Now, I made a video on this on my main channel a while ago, speaking about Argentina and how much of a disgrace they are. The World Cup has opened people's eyes, right? People are doing a little bit of digging. Why are these people like this? What's actually going on? Well, it's their history, right? It's just who they are. They committed genocide against black people. They have been inherently racist kind of since their inception. Okay? Have a lot of Nazi heritage in that country. And there's just something about them that we just can't, it's just off. It's off. And here we have a situation where a football player passed away. He was just in the World Cup. He was just playing the World Cup. He passed away, I believe. I don't want to speculate. I don't want to speculate. But he was a South African. He passed away. And everyone's doing a minute of silence. Except for who? Except for who? The Argentina fans. They have some sort of mental illness, man.
Listen to this. Minute silence for Jaden Adams. Ridiculous. They're not silent at all. They are not silent. What?
I guarantee if it was Messi, if Messi passed away, they'll be silent as a bitch. But some random South African Negro, they don't give a damn about that shit.
Are they still cheering during a minute's silence for a guy that's just passed away? What? I don't understand it. Like, do Argentina fans really want the whole world to dislike them any more than they currently do? Why are they not keeping silent during the minute silence for Jaden Adams? I don't get it. We saw it observed beautifully when England played against the Norwegians, but the Swiss fans were quiet. Why are the Argentina fans banging the drums, singing? I mean, you all saw it live. I'm sure people were thinking the same thing. That is shocking. There's no excuse. Like, it's on the big screen. You're still cheering away. No class whatsoever from these Argentinian supporters. Cheering and whistling and banging the drum.
That's who they are.
And the player that played this tournament just a few weeks ago has now sadly passed away. Honestly, what are they doing, man? What are they doing? What? And you saw what they did with the Egyptian fans after the Egypt game. Oh my God.
I'm very upset at this point and want to come from a place of love and just a neutral standpoint. I am American Argentinian. My family is from Argentina and immigrated to the US. And my mom, and my sisters are the only ones living in America. My whole entire family, including my father, live in Argentina. And the amount of hate that I am seeing against my family's country is really, really sad.
Wow, I wonder why.
I need us all to take a step back because I think we're forgetting that a lot of us come from families or other countries that make a lot of similar jokes to what we're seeing other Argentinian fans do.
Jokes?
Number one, I completely and wholeheartedly disagree and hate that some people with access to social media can be actually so fucking stupid and say racist jokes or say things. The only context you guys have really is just from being on social media. If you have not traveled to Argentina and not have had a first-hand experience with somebody being...
I don't need a first-hand experience. Starting to know the history now. Black people across the world starting to know the history. We've been seeing how you guys been acting for years, right? We've seen the video with your Argentina people singing about France and how these people are actually African, not French. We know how you guys get down. There's hundreds of years of history. We don't need a one-on-one encounter. Who the fuck is going to Argentina? And that's another thing. Your country is too much of a shithole to be acting the way it acts. You know, if you're American or you're British, France is crap as well. But if you're one of these big Western countries and your country's actually doing good and you want to be racist and talk down to other people, cool. Argentina's one of the shittest countries on the planet. But yeah, they got these weird, goofed out racists thinking that they're something. I don't get it. I genuinely don't get it.
Racist towards you, you actually have no place to talk.
This is one of the worst takes ever. You don't have to travel to places that are racist or that have experienced genocide to see the historical factors and how it has impacted black people. The creator will then go on to talk about how other Latin countries have also made similar racist jokes, but they're not getting the...
She's so stupid. It's not about racist jokes. It's not just about racist jokes. I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken, if I can remember correctly, they put all their black people on the front line, right? And then some niggas still made it back. And they were like, no. You guys gotta go. And they got them the fuck out of there. It's not just about the jokes. Your history is nasty. You have a nasty history. And your people are acting real nasty in public now. We get to see them. They're acting real nasty. Combined with your nasty history. It's like, oh. Okay, you guys are actually, this is you.
Tension or the hate that they deserve, which is also a weird angle to take. But I promise you they are. I promise you, us black people have seen the injustice around the world, and they are being commented on. It's simply that Argentina is being talked about because of many factors, such as them being the only team in the tournament without a black player. Gee, I wonder why. People have done research and learned more about the history with black people in Argentina.
They got them out there.
This isn't something that's just exclusively Argentina hate. Why do people hate my country? It's people learning the history that has happened in the country towards black people and are rightfully upset. I don't understand this angle of I'm coming from a place with no bias and all love. Yeah, this argument is very bad. And
also, you'll find these types of people, right? And I've seen it with South Africa. It disgusts me. A lot of the things happening in South Africa are disgusting me right now anyway. But, let's be neutral. Let's be democracy. Let's be cool. Like, after everything, now let's be neutral. Let's be neutral now. After everything that's happened. Wow. Wowza. Wowee. Let's just be cool and chill. Come from a neutral place. You know what I'm saying? There should be no bias involved. Wow. You know, I was watching this clip. This South Africa guy, Coonan, speaking, they were speaking amongst each other, these South African black guys. And one guy was extreme. And he was like, we should take back the government. You know what I'm saying? It should be black only, whatever the case is. And you had the other guys going, what? That's not democratic. I'm like, what the fuck? Let me make sure I understand it. These people came into your country, stole your land, apartheid. Boom, they oppress you, right? 10% of the population owns 90% of the wealth. They got you guys out of here. And then they said, hey, here, democracy. And you accept it? What? Sorry, that was a random crash out. I had to get that off my chest.
Man, where are my Argentinians at? Well, they probably not watching my videos because they're racist as hell. Now, IShowSpeed found this out as he was covering a game between Argentina and Egypt. He had a problem. Now, I want you to listen to this next part closely. Speed is a big Cristiano Ronaldo fan. And because of the whole Messi versus Ronaldo thing, he does not root for Messi. Messi is from Argentina. So when Speed watches the Argentina games, he roots for the other team.
Speed dad gotta take that Argentina shirt off, man. Gotta take that Argentina shirt off, man.
So during the Argentina versus Egypt game, Speed is making gestures at Messi like miss. And Argentina fan starts making monkey gestures at Speed in response, prompting FIFA to do an investigation into Argentina's fans because this wasn't the only time Argentinian fans had done this. They were screaming, go cry at a zoo to Speed. They were screaming, go home. This fan in particular, that's her right there. She was screaming, N-word, go home to Speed. So here's the question I want you to ask yourself. Why is Argentina so comfortable doing this type of stuff on live TV? Mind you, this is level 10 racism. They not embarrassed about this. They saying, nah, we just doing what we do.
It's the history, man.
Here's where things start to get wicked. Argentina is quite the unique country. Because of the slave trade, South America has a large African descent population. Argentina?
I'm pretty sure Brazil has the largest population of black people outside of Africa. I could be wrong. I'm going to Google it while he's talking. But I'm pretty sure that's the case. And a lot of them came from Argentina. But they had to get up out of there, man. He wasn't looking good. He was looking cantankerous, actually. He was looking real dark, real dangerous.
About 2%. Their population is largely of European descent. How did that happen? Well, Argentina used to have a large African descent population, around 30% in the 1700s, but they looked around and they said,
Get
That's
these
a little
niggas
too
up
black
there.
for me. So they got rid of their black people by putting them on the front lines of wars and just overall terrible things. But not without stealing their dances like the tango and all that. Yeah, that's an African dance. And you know how much work you got to put in to get rid of 30% of your population? For reference, the United States is around 13% black. Well, Argentina had about triple the amount of black people and actively got rid of them. But then they replaced that black population with Europeans like Italians, Spaniards, but it does not stop there. Because since they replaced that black population with Europeans, and they have a lot of European descent, they consider themselves Europeans. They basically started saying comments like, we're the Europe of South America, like we basically European. All the countries around them started looking at them some type of way. They're like, oh.
It's not basically they're European. They are European. These are a bunch of what? I mean, I keep saying this, man. It's not very... People overcomplicate biology and we overcomplicate this shit, man. If your skin looks like them people, you're from Europe. It's that simple. You're not from a hot place. That's not how biology works. You're not going to be set up in a place in which you have to use sunscreen, which is a modern day thing, to survive. Argentina, a bunch of European colonizers. It is what it is, okay? They're not from Argentina. They're from like Spain and them countries there. Germany and them things there.
Okay, like what you trying to say? Argentina looked at each other and said, what did he say? No comprende. One of their politicians quite literally said, and I'm going to read it for you. Brazilians came from the jungle. Mexicans came from the Indians, but we Argentinians came from ships, meaning we came from Europe. So they have a pretty bad reputation amongst Latin countries in general. So you could probably see how their history has shaped their mindsets into thinking that...
And this is the interesting thing about racists, right? They take like their skin, so much pride in it. We came from the ships. Argentina is one of the shittest countries in Latin America, by the way. It's one of the biggest shitholes in Latin America. But we came from the ships.
Something like this is so acceptable. Boy, I was looking at the comments to see at least one or two Argentinians come out and say, look, man, that dude was wrong for that. But it was the Argentinians versus the world. Basically, Argentinians was talking about so Speed could just wear the jersey from another country and we can't, like, you know, do what we was doing. Everybody said, what was you doing? I was like, we just saying, bro. Like, it's like, y'all got to see both sides for real. And no, not all Argentinians are racist. Their history has just seemed to make for a perfect society of a systematic...
Obviously, an entire country isn't going to be racist. Obviously, an entire country isn't going to be bad. But if that's normal in your country and you just accept it, then your country is full of shit, okay? And that's what Argentina is. It's a full of shit country. People are learning. People are seeing. And I'm glad. And I'm hoping and praying they don't win the World Cup, man. Somebody got to do something. Listen, I don't like France. I really don't like France, right? But I'm backing France over there. Okay, I'm backing England over there. Anyone, just do something.
This liquor got me in my zone. Now I'm blowing up your phone. Blowing weed, smoking the ozone. I just can't let this go. This liquor got me